It's a very common problem in beginners to any business model to spend more time thinking about the business model itself than actually time going out and doing the business model. And so that's probably what's going on here. You're probably just spending a tremendous amount of time stuck in your head thinking, what should I niche down in? How should I reach out to people? What platforms should I choose? And so on and so forth. So rather than spending all this time in your head, if you're going to test an idea, you should test it out in the market. It's one of Daniel Priestley's common sayings and probably one of the favorite ways to conceptualize that idea. What I mean is, don't worry about the niche. Don't worry about, your cyber and web dev and so on and so forth. Literally just pick three things. Okay. Pick an outreach minimum per day on DMs, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, communities, Reddit, whatever platforms that you have experience with and feel somewhat confident on. Okay. And then just run it for a month. Pre-commit to not changing anything about your outreach for that full month. And after 30 days times, let's just say 10 pieces of outreach per platform, if you do three, you'll have touched almost 1,000 people. That is now actual data that you could use to inform your next step, as opposed to just spending all of it, stuck in your head. What should I do? Is this going to work? Is that better than that? And so on and so forth. And so in this way, you'll be able to actually say, okay, well, the web dev offer actually converts at a 2.9% rate. So that's interesting. How about my cyber offer? Yeah, not doing too hot. So maybe I'll stay away from the cyber and then focus more on the web dev. And in that way, you'll get to slowly, gradually carve out the solution space of actual opportunities and then succeed more broadly. So you are just becoming a scientist of your own life. And that's personally what I do, and it works great. Life is really all about just hitting the positive flywheel. It's really all about just staying in the ring long enough for all of your efforts to actually materialize. It is in the materialization of your efforts that you start getting your brain to go, okay, cool, I'm getting some sort of positive result from this, and then you can stay in the ring. But if you just dip out before you achieve that initial positive feedback, you'll never really achieve anything because, it takes a fair amount of time that you think will have been wasted in order to get there. So it's just the ticket, okay, into the ride of success. You can think of it as an amusement park. You're waiting in line in order to go into this fun ride, which is up and down, has thrills and sights beyond your wildest imaginations. You need to pay a certain amount of your time not seeing any result. You just need to get past that point and actually do it. And whether you want to do, my business model, whether you want to do somebody else's business model, the most important thing is just stick with that for a certain period of time. Pre-commit to it for 90, 120, 150, 180 days. Vow not to change anything about what you're doing. And by the end of that journey, you'll be a very different person than you were at the beginning of that journey. And likely along the steps, you will have achieved at least some sort of positive result that will have pushed you to stay in the ring.